And a super good morning to you. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm trying to cup my hand around the microphone as best I can, but I've got no idea how much of this is going to be coming through. But I simply had to stop at the butterfly chair to talk about what's something major that's happening today. Today being Sunday, the 23rd of July, which means it's the final day of the Tour de France and the first day of the Women's Tour de France. So the butterfly chair is absolutely appropriate for the day that the Tour transmutes itself into being the Women's Tour. Now, as far as the Tour and the Women's Tour combined are concerned, I would say that out of all the team kits, out of both races, the only one that I would be tempted to buy and actually wear out on a ride would be this year's Tour de France kit for the Canyon SRAM team. Let me know what you think about that team kit and the other team kits from both the men's tour and the women's tour in the comment section down below. Anyway, but another thing that I want to say is that as far as riders to watch in the women's tour, I was looking forward to watching Ursca ride in the women's tour, seeing that Ursca's boyfriend had a little bit of a less than optimal tour, landing up finishing second to the rider that Catalina refers to as the Spook, because he seems so pale and emaciated. But anyway, so the Spook has beaten Ursca's boyfriend into second place, and I was looking forward to watching Ursca ride in the women's tour, but unfortunately it looks like for Team Jayco Lula she's been listed as the reserve rider because she had a really severe concussion during the women's Giro that was just a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, other riders to watch from Movistar defending champion Annemiek van Vleuten, who won the Giro, Tour and Vuelta last year and has already started off this year by winning the Giro. So she's definitely the hot favorite to take the overall. The opening stages, the sprinter stages, I'd be definitely looking at Marianne Vos, the boss of the peloton, who's won more races than anybody else, to at least take one of those sprints. But let me get going so that I don't land up sitting here jabbering to you for too long and land up missing out on all of the action. Plus, my target for today is 1,600 words. The target's coming down and down and down as the days left over to the end of the month reduce as well. So the target is 1,600 words, and I want to see if I can knock those out before the women's tour starts at somewhere just past noon today. But I'll catch up with you later, back in office, and see what the targets are, or how well I've done as far as meeting the targets, and I sincerely hope that you meet your targets too. Let me just stand up and move away a little bit, and there we go. You can see behind me the butterfly chair. See you later. And a super good evening to you. The time is heading on towards 8 o'clock in the evening. Sun is still high. But just to give you an update on my word count targets and things, in the end, my target for today, 1,650 words, 2,079 words of content produced. So I've definitely hit target as far as that's concerned. There are a couple of content-related things that I still need to wrap up this evening, in addition to editing this video. And during the course of this afternoon, I've been hit by a massive feeling of fatigue. It might be just emotional exhaustion with all of the various elements of finality that I've got coming up over the course of this coming week. But one thing that I'm definitely going to be needing to do is get a super good night's rest so that I can get as much energy together to tackle the new week, because after all, tomorrow, Monday the 24th of July, and Monday, as we know, is the best day of the week, simply because that is the day that we have the most number of opportunities to do something with our week that is coming up. But with that being said, beat the word count target for today by 400 words, so I'm definitely on track, and I sincerely hope that each and every single one of you are also on track as well. Let's hit the new week super hard, super well, and see how much we can get done. There's a little over a week to go as far as the month of July is concerned. Let's finish this month out super strong. Speak to you tomorrow morning somewhere out on a bike ride. I've got no idea where I'm heading to as yet. We'll see how good a night's rest I get first. Speak to you then. Cheers.